Ahoy gamers and welcome back to the Lord of the Rings Online long play with me and Mrs Rothmer.
Hello.
As we play through Lord of the Rings Online, doing a full playthrough from start to finish, from zero to hero. In today's episode, we continue in Ered Luin. Once we pick up all the quests in Gondomar, we have to head towards the north to take out some Dower Hands. After we take out the Dower Hands, we also then have some Wights, some spiders, and then we're back to Gondomar to try and free this elven prince who's been captured by the Dower Hands. So, without further ado, let's jump on in. So, we are back on Lord of the Rings Online as you play through as a duo, doing a long play of the game, believe it or not.
Yep.
So, we start off in Gondomar, the dwarven little settlement. We're going to be making our way around this area. We've got a few quests to pick up, well, to do.
Warming the very happy.
You've got warming the garrison, which should take out a load of wolves.
Mm-hmm.
You've got to head up to the north. There's some bears we need to take care of. Some elven issue. There's an elven issue in this little dot here. We've got to take out this little brigade camp to the north as well. So let's start off by jumping off here and breaking our legs.
Why are we jumping off? That doesn't seem very smart.
So we've got to take out a load of wolves. First one's got to take out 5 wolves that will be within this vicinity. So I already see one. So you see on my screen here, I've actually got this thing up here, which is a plugin called Warden Ease 2. Pretty good. If you want to know about essentially, if you've forgotten what your gambits are, you can see what they are, so you can read them. You can click, and if you click it, it will be for some reason it's clearing. So I can click, let's say I want to do combination strike, I can click it. To do it, I need spear, fist, spear. And that's how, and it'll just be activated. If I click recovery, it'll clear all of these. So, works really well. So, when it gets slightly further on, I've got some gambits I don't know the length of, and I don't really remember what they are. I can just click this, and it'll load up the gambit here. I can click another one, it'll load up the gambit. Really useful. Yeah, so we're going to go and grabbing all these. Got some goblins up here. Don't need to take out his goblins. There is loads of...
Don't need to, but going to anyway.
So there are loads of... what are they called? There should be loads of wolves in this area. So we take out the wolves and we head north and do all the other quests. While we run around...
There's really horrible birds. Down the other end as well. Ooh, is that a wolf? There's a wolf.
The angry birds, that is.
That's the ones. Have a fireball wolf.
Wasn't even paying attention. Oh, you fight the wolf, good.
I am, yeah. My bear's doing it too. My bear's doing a good... Oh, my lightning strike demolished it. Absolutely demolished it.
There's another wolfy boy over here.
Mm-hmm. In the trees. Bless him. He was just sitting in his up in the trees.
He had no chance.
No.
Got 2 of 5 pelts now.
3 of 5. Now.
A few issues with obviously this this add-on, but it's fine. It's just what it is. But the plugin works relatively well. Obviously later on I'll be able to use it to obviously follow the gambits I have, which works quite nicely. I want to move forward. Why aren't you moving forward? There you go.
Over here. That was a tree blocking you, I think.
Yeah, I was not paying attention. I'm
Why is it moving?
trying to find the lore for the next area. Which I think I may have it.
Okay, I've got my 5 pelts.
I need one more.
Yeah. There's also another blooming thing over here.
Trees.
Goblin. Yeah, lots
Goblin.
of trees. I can see a tree. I'm good at identifying trees.
Right, okay, that's me done. Let's go and hand in this quest.
Mm-hmm.
And let's load up this one. So I'm trying to get all the landmarks so I can just read the lore when you get to the next location. Do have a goblin chasing me. Let's quickly take him out.
Yeah, I did try to target him, but he ran off.
So I'm still DPS spec, at least for the time being. Oh, there's another wolf here. we do need to take these out for the Slayer deed, so may as well fight some more.
Just get rid of them. I'm sorry. I feel bad about it.
So...
Oh, I didn't get to use my lightning. Rude.
We can jump straight down. There you go. Then
Well, let's jump more slide.
Make our way...
And then jump.
Hand in this quest, and then we'll head north. Just preparing my voice ready to read the quest again.
Hopefully you have some soothing tea to help with that.
Let's see. So he's got Dory here, warming the garrison. The dwarves of Gondomar will be grateful for these pelts. Look at the bear. What's the bear doing?
Glitching.
Just having a terrible day. So yeah, sorry. They'll be grateful for when these pelts arrive. When winter arrives for these pelts. Yeah, fine, thank you. Right, that's handed in. And now we just head north. Well, that person just jumped off of his horse. Crazy. Would have hurt the horse's leggies. You see, I've got different armor on. I've got the same armor as last time, but I've got cosmetics on, which is my what's it called? Hammer hand.
Plus, I crafted the last of your gear.
The Helm's Deep expansion, because I've got the limited edition Helm's Deep expansion when it came out. Same as I've got the collector's edition Mordor one here as well. I don't know why. I just thought I may as well. I had a bit of spare money at the time. I just randomly buy collector's editions of games when I can, or of expansions. There you go. So we've got to take out 6 Dower Hands. While we're taking out these Dower Hands, we've got to take out a number of bears as well. So we've got to get 6 bear chunks of meat. So relatively simple. Just going to keep pounding this guy, and he's down. Awesome. My cats are talking to one another. Strange. Whenever I hear that, like, when people say, "Oh, cats don't talk to each other. They communicate via smells and reactions." No, my cats actually meow at each other.
Yeah, they talk to each other.
Pretty cute. At times. Unless you're trying to sleep.
And it's like 3 in the morning.
Just gonna keep using my, I think, dual combination strike's probably the best skill I've got at the moment, which is spear, fist, spear, which is this one right here, combination strike, an aggressive dual weapon strike. It does a fair bit of damage. Would help if I press the right one to start off with. Some of these other ones do a bit of light damage. So this precise blow does light damage over time. Warcry does light damage to multiple enemies. So light damage is going to be quite big for my class because the sorry, I had to cough. Light damage is going to be pretty big, mainly because we've got the bonus for being a warden for bonus light damage, and I've got the bonus for being a high elf to do light damage. So 2 birds, 1 stone. And safeguard gives me gives me a morale attack, which is very useful. So I've got 2 more bits of bear meat to grab. I'll take out a load more of these dwarvy boys. So I'm going to do my AoE here. Should do my AoE here.
Come on, come to me. Don't kick my bear in the face. How rude.
Go, that's more Dower Hands down. So we've just entered a place called Ringdale, which is a cheap version of Rivendell. Now, the Ringdale, let's go for the lore of this place. The Ringdale in the Blue Mountains are dotted with ruins dating back to the elder days when the ancestors of the Dowhands ruled a vast kingdom. Ruined when Balerion fell, Ringdale is such a ruin. So essentially, the Dowhands were used to be a formidable faction of dwarves that used to be in the other side. So you've got Ered Luin here. These are the Blue Mountains. Just to the west here is where Balerion would have started. And Balerion being where Balerion was destroyed when Morgoth and the Valar finally had their final confrontation, and out of pure spite and well, essentially aggression, the Valar are like, nope, we're gonna sink all of Balerion, and well, yeah, they did. They sunk underneath the waves. So that's why Middle Earth is the way it is. From Lindon westwards would have been Balerion.
Right, there's one more of these warriors over here.
So that's the lore of Ringdale. Pretty cool place. So used to be a formidable location, but since the fall of the first stage and Morgoth sulking and destroying Beleriand, it's no longer a major outpost. So you've got like loads of different factions of dwarves as well. I think there's like you got like Firebeards and stuff like this that aren't mentioned in any of the films. You got Firebeards. Obviously, Longbeards are the main ones we deal with. But yeah, I can't remember all of them off the top of my head.
Come on, man, do something.
Alright, so we're taking out that guy. Let's grab the shield of the Sundered Shield. The Sundered Shield is that guy's brother's shield. It's the only thing that can remind us of him. There is some ore over there, so I'd like to go grab that ore. And just quickly take out a sturdy Dow hand. We've got to take out one more sturdy Dow hand.
I also need to find 4 more bear meat.
Yeah, so sturdy Dow hand. I've still got to take out bears anyway. And I'm going to go grab this copper deposit. On the way, I'm probably going to aggro a lot of these. Okay, I only aggroed 2. Good. Didn't want to fight all 3. And you can see here, I pressed shield first, but good old server lag. I mean, it's a bit problematic. There, I can put both my morale taps on. So I'll be perfectly fine to take a bit of damage here. So I'm going to get loads of health regen. There you go. That's that dealt with. Grab this copper. I believe there's someone we have to talk to in there. Inside this little it's our ringed out itself. Just to the north. And then we can quickly do this. And we've got a quest just over here. There's an elf we need to go speak to. It's one of the guy's brothers, I believe. They're all related around here, to be quite honest. The guy's brother from another mother, and all of those gubbins. So use my dual strike here. Dual strike is an AoE, which is quite nice. Put my heal on myself as well. My morale tap. And just like that, boop, he's down. So there's the guy we need to talk to. I'm not going to be able to pronounce that guy's name. Aglachene.
Doesn't say.
Oh, there's some ruins over here, so don't do that quest just yet. You need to grab this picture just there on the right hand side. So let's take out these doors quickly. Keep forgetting that shield spear is not food. Is not a gambit just yet. It's a interrupt. I'm gonna grab this picture. There you go. And it's gonna put it back
don't
to
it adds anything to me, does it?
No, you can't. You're not the right profession. So stand right next to this person and click on them. Suspicious encampment. Are you here to help me? My friend Averfall was taken by goblins, and I followed them to this encampment of dwarves that are holding him high up in the cliffs that divide the lowlands from the western Harold Lynn. I tried to free him, but there were too many. The dwarves pursued me, and I doubt not. It is too late. They have come. There you go. So we click continue. Now we have to. I believe we have to. Oh yeah, we have to just defend him.
Fight off these big boys. Get off of him. Leave him alone. Oh, he's helping. He's doing something.
Yeah, he's doing something. There are more dwarves on the way. Be ready. And here they come. Can't attack them just yet. Now we can attack them. Good, good.
He just like skid in then. Like, hello.
He just slid straight into those DMs. Go and just keep pounding on these guys for my attacks. Power attack in. Stab this guy. Power attack again. Successfully defended that guy. I'm not going to pronounce his name.
Aglachene. I think you were pretty close.
So we've got to take out a load more. This blue stuff here is some bears. And then this ring marker here is someone else we need to go talk to. There's like a little quest hub over there. So we go take out some bears.
Yeah.
And then we can go hand in the elf stone to Glamir. And that is the quest, which is just here. I believe. If my memory serves me right. Yeah, just keep going. You should be walking straight for another camp. Let's change. Okay, nothing there. Nothing there. Your bear's under attack.
Where is he?
Backer. Okay, your bear dealt with that guy on his own.
Why is my bear all the way over there? Come on.
You probably ran away from him when you were in combat. Right, let's keep going. Should start bumping into bears again here. We do need to take out some dour hands, because we do have a slayer deed to eliminate a good number of them. So we might as well take out any dour hands we see. And they're evil dwarves, so it makes sense to take them out anyway.
Yes, there's my bear.
Yeah. He's got full health again. Good. Here's one of the bears, one of the menacing bears in the area.
I need to do some damage that needs to count on my thing.
It's not guaranteed to give you it. That's why you haven't been getting any so far, because you're not guaranteed to get it every time.
Well, I got 3 of 6. I need 3 more.
Like it's some MMOs will always give you something towards the quest. Lord of the Rings, same as World of Warcraft, but not like that. Some of the rates are pretty low. I keep using the interrupt, but I've got nothing to interrupt. There you go. So I've now got 6 of 6.
I've got 4 of 6. I need 2 more.
You need to take out this birdie here. So you've got to eliminate 40 more of them for our Slayer deed. Keep doing the interrupt. It's not a very good attack.
Killed that one before I had a chance.
You still get it, even if I kill it. You just have to be in the party.
I can throw a fireball.
And he's down. So if you look on the little mini-map, there's a number of little quest locations here. It would help if I can actually get into this place. And here we are. So this place has a bit of lore to it, I believe. No, we already said this lore in the previous video. So Glamir, just got here. Let's hand in he's got 2 quests here. Glamir's Vigil.
Greetings to you.
My brother Callan Gill sent you. I fear that both my brothers and I have sorely underestimated the depth of the defilement of these once bountiful lands. Even with your help, I am not sure we can do more than stem its growth, much less destroy it. Nevertheless, I am grateful to have your aid. When you have rested a bit, let us discuss what steps we can take to deal with this sorrowful blight. Nice, you leveled up.
I did.
So it means you should now have Bird Friend.
Or the ability to use my bird friend.
So we've got Elfstone, another quest to hand in. Greetings, High Elf. I received few visitors here at my old home, but I am sure you did not come to listen to tales of yore. What brings you to these wasting halls? You say that evil rites roam the barrows to the northeast of my home? It is indeed well that Galifin sent you to me, and with the Elfstone I have a task for you if you are willing. Yeah, sure, I've got nothing else to do. So we've got 2 quests here, a deadly task.
That doesn't sound great.
Eastern Hold Lynn is home to some ancient burial mounds of the Edain. The men who lived here in a past age. We have received reports of evil wights stalking these barrows and mounds. Such creatures are mere corpses animated by fell spirits. It's annoying that this keeps changing size. By fell spirits, not the relics of the spirits of men as such. They are irredeemably evil, and it is our duty to exterminate them without compunctuation. I do not know why these creatures are abroad in these dark days, but I am suspect some working of the evil. Be that as it may, I ask you to destroy these bodies of these evil creatures and send their spirits back to the shadow from whence they came. So you need to destroy 12 wights, which is fine. Haunted lands. I have sorry news indeed, Slothmer. I have discovered the source of the evil that haunts this place. It seems that in years of Arnor's wars with Angmar, the witch can send fell spirits to stir the bones of the dead within the mounds of the Edain. We thought this foul sorcery was performed only upon the mounds of the Barrel Downs on Cardolan, which will go there one day. But alas, we were wrong. Wights stalk our lands, and we knew it not. Please forgive me, Slothmer, but I must ask you to fight these horrible things. Try loosening their grip on Hord Lynn, while I search for a more permanent means of ridding the land of their presence. Okay.
Okay.
I can do that. It's great repairs to this. How many much room do we have? We've got room for 2 more. We've got room for loads more quests. Let's see. Niffy here has a quest called Old Bones.
Might you lend me any?
You there, perhaps you can help me with a small dispute while I was away among the barrows to the northeast, hunting for loose trinkets. I saw an old bony wight wandering about the mounds. Fortunately, it did not notice me, but the sight fairly froze my blood. Now, my friend
Galty.
doesn't believe me. He claims there are no barrow wights out among the old Dane mounds. But he's been no further than the mounds near Gondorman, and those don't seem to be haunted at all. It's only the mounds off a ways to the northeast. You look doughty enough to face down a wight or two. Perhaps you could go out to these barrows and collect a trophy to prove that I wasn't seeing things. I will pay you for the service. So we need to defeat wights to get a trophy off him. That's fine. Next quest, misplaced cook. I wonder if I could trouble you for a moment. A friend of mine, Bercy, stuck out on his own to the grove northeast of Kelladud to collect herbs for his recipes. I warned him of the threat of vicious spiders in the area, but he laughed them off. Bercy is a good fellow and a fine cook, but he can be a bit addle-brained at times. My annoyance has turned to worry. Set a dwarf's mind at ease and search for him, will you? I'm sure he's just lost track of time, but still. Spider lairs to the northeast of Kelladud. But what with those wretched dow hands about, I would console you to take the long way around the port. It's 2 quests just there. This person has 2 quests for us as well. Sickening of the land.
Might you spare a moment of your
I
time?
think people are just too lazy to do anything themselves.
This land has been sullied before by the dwarves and their keep on the hill, and more recently by half-orcs and the birds. Now wicked spies have entered the land, slaughtering the wildlife and endangering travellers. Thankfully, these evil creatures have so far only found in the northeast reaches of Hald Lynn, but these lands would be better for their absence. Seek out the evil spiders and drive them from their lairs. And then the last quest here, Web of Sorrows.
Mind my words, traveller.
That's an elven word, I'm not going to say that. The region of Hald Lynn to the east was once known as the Shipwright's Grove in Westron, and it is there that many of the famed vessels of the elves were built in days long past. But the corruption that haunts it now is much greater than I or my brothers had imagined. Something malignant and evil lurks there now. Something must be done. If you would help me, then seek out the spiders that infest Talaf Ondrel, east of here, and collect the sickly spinateurs that they use to ensnare their victims. It would take me time, but I may one day discern where these terrors gain their potence. We grab that quest as well.
Mm-hmm.
Now I've just got a load of quests. Oh, I've got an earring from a drop. Let's equip that.
What a stylish earring.
I have a staff here, but you think you've got a better staff already.
Mm-hmm.
Some jewellery here. I don't know why you're saying yes, you haven't seen it. But yeah, let's
I can see a bear.
head towards the east, towards this these barrows. You see on my map, it's very white to the east. So there's loads of quests to hand in and do.
Just need one more bear meat.
Some branches ahead of us. I'm going to take out this bird. There's another bear here as well. So hopefully we can clear out these barrow mounds, or these barrows, before we can before we head on. I'm sure we'll be able to take care of them relatively quickly. They don't seem too dangerous, these enemies in this area. Not as dangerous as those wolves we fought in the first episode. Well, they were dangerous. Yeah, these cubs are relatively easy, so we're just going to keep heading towards the east.
Oh, I've got all 6 now.
And it's not far to the mounds. So we don't need to kill any more bears, that's for sure. So we just give them a wide berth.
Mm-hmm.
If you see any birdies, like the birdie over here, you need to take these out. Any birdies, dwarves, spiders, that's what we're going to focus on. If you see any of those.
Yeah.
And goblins. I don't think the undead count as a Slayer deed here. So we'll find out in a second if they do. Now just attack the other... No, okay, they don't count as undead. Well, they don't count as a Slayer deed. That's good. Right, so up here we've got just a load of dead here. So I've collected a...
Trophy?
Trophy, yeah. We have got 11 more of these to take care of, which is relatively easy. Is there anything we can do at this one? No, okay, we can't do anything at this one. We do have to come back here later because there is an elven sword on this plinth here, which you just can't pick up just yet. So just double check that what all my quests are. So spiders, 3 quests for the spiders. So we need to defeat 5 more barrow wights. Okay, I did just level up. What did I learn? So I've got some expert passive skills. I've got a new class skill point, or trait point. Let's put that straight on the offensive. So my morale taps are just slightly better. Here we go. So our only quest here is to take out another, is that 6, 7, 8, 8 more barrow wights, or they're not barrow wights, they're mound wights rather than barrow wights. These aren't barrows, these are mounds. There's a difference between them apparently.
Apparently so.
And while taking care of them, we've got to at least take out how many more? 3 more of these normal mound wights rather than taking out any of the archers. I'm sure that's fine. So this
6 of 12 of those.
so while we do this, let's see if this place has any lore. Let's have a look. What's this place called? Emil. Yeah, here we go. So it hasn't really got lore, but it's got a little bit to it. So what's this place got to say? So in Emil, Imin Hode, something along those lines. These barrows, dotted hills, are located in the northern region of Howd Lynn. Yet today, the stones over honourable heroes bear witness of ancient times. However, something has disturbed the peace and leaving behind haunted lands. Okay, I guess that's a little bit of lore. I'll take that. We've got 3 more wights to take care of.
The mound rights, I've got 5 of 5 now.
There's one here, one down there, and we should get another one. So we need to start heading to the east to take out these spiders. So on the way, you should definitely find, yeah, there's 2 more wights.
2 more
As
the
we
normal
go.
whites.
Have I leveled up my prospector? No, I haven't. Okay. Keep using my interrupt skill, and this doesn't do much damage. It interrupts them, great, but if they're not doing anything to interrupt, it's pretty pointless.
1 more.
I don't think I can actually why are they chasing your bear?
Because he attacked him,
I don't-
and my bear just very quickly ran at me like, help me, save me.
So I don't think I can grab that silver deposit there. So looks like I won't be doing any okay, I've got a quest here. Quest item. This is my class quest called a pressing matter. Slothmer, a matter have come to my attention, and I think that it will serve you to provide a solution. Seek me out at the Bree Jail and I'll explain more. Daisy Appledore. Okay, Daisy. I'm sure I'll be there at some point. So that's just my Warden class quest. Everyone gets a class quest at level 50. I think it's 15, 30, 45. Like, goes up in 15s. Alright, got a couple of spiders here. So the only thing we've got left is to take out a load of spiders. There, we've got a new deed for Spider Slayer. we have to take out, once again, a load of spiders, believe it or not. We don't need to kill all of these. There's a cave crawler here, we don't need to kill that. Looking on the map, we should go this way. Because there's a landmark in this direction, which should be good to grab. I can tell I've played this intro far too many times.
You're a pro at this point.
Alright, let's take out a snow spinner. Just yell at him. Right. 10 more to go. Each one looks like they're dropping the spider spinneret, which is useful. Means RNGs, this is on our side today. Go. There was a item for me to mine in the top northwest, but it was too high up my level, so no point. So I haven't been picking up that many copper ores, to be quite honest. Let's see how many I've got. Copper ores. Got loads of bear hide. Copper ores, yeah, I only got 9, so I don't actually have that many. And mainly because jeweler doesn't actually require bronze, it requires copper. So when I make any of these, just need normal copper ingots. Right, let's keep going. We've got obviously another spider here. We're walking to this tower here. So it's a landmark.
Mm-hmm.
There's not normally a reason to ever come over here, other than to grab this landmark, so...
It's very pretty.
Just make sure I just put a quick heal on myself, just in case something goes wrong. I doubt it will, but... I'd be safe and sorry.
You killed them before I even get the chance to use my lightning.
And here we go. This place is called the Ward Spire. What's so special about the Ward Spire here, you say? It's the Ward Spire. This tower, overlooking the River Lun, once guarded docks where ships would carry wood and wine from Edhelion to Mifflond. Now it's been abandoned to the west. So this would have been a guard tower. There would have been this area here, including that just across the water. This would have been a dock which would have cut down these trees, made some ships and sent them to Mifflond, which is the Grey Havens, which is located just here. I believe it's, yeah, that is Grey Havens. Which we don't actually get to go to in this game. You do get to go to the Grey Havens if you play the Battle for Middle-earth game. You get to attack it if you play as the Goblins or the Evil campaign. That's a bit of useless information, that one, but hey, you're welcome. Oh, someone's looking for help for Fornost. Ah, that's where I lost my my first hardcore character. That was a sad day. Right, let's keep going. Anti-exploit. We're not exploiting, don't worry, game. So how many more spinnerets do you need? So I'm on 5 of 8. 6 of 8.
I don't know, 7 or 12 of the other ones.
That's...
And it'll, when I've got 5 of 8.
Okay. As you've got to take out a load of these, we should pick it up. You have all of the... There's an ash branch here for you to harvest. Yeah, so we got enough of the spiders to take care of that we should definitely be able to get all the spinnerets before we finish this area. Because we're going to now go and free the cook. The cook is in a rather sticky situation.
A little bit.
He's stuck in a load of spiders, so I'm assuming he's going to be sticky.
Also a very tangled up mess.
Another spider, so the cook is just up on that little ridge there. And I keep forgetting I shouldn't really press the shield attack. It's not actually that good. Because my shield attack is spear shield is an interrupt. So I always wanted to go spear and yell. Spear and fist.
Mother. Ooh.
So there are certain enemies that call in reinforcements.
See that?
If they're mothers or they are anything along those lines, they will call in. They will essentially call in all allies around them. I should be able to keep myself alive with my heals. Yeah, my heal taps. Yeah, I'm fine.
You sure?
Yeah.
Oh, I'd already sent it to you.
So I've got a thing called morale tap from 2 of my skills, called preserve and safeguard.
Oh, what do I do? I'm stuck. Do I roll?
Pass on the. You just roll them if you want. I need that top one. Okay, on it. But no, I can grab it later. Because that's for my scholar skill. I don't think my scholar skill is even high enough. No, it's not even high enough for this area anyway. Right, so the cook is over here. So we should have taken all of the spiders out and got all the items we needed.
Yep, I have now.
So the cook is the last quest we've got. Then we just check the map. Yes, last quest we've got. So then go and hand all of these quests in. So we've got like 15 million quests to hand
All
in.
at once. We'll be travelling all over just to return them.
So when we get back to the little elf settlement, so if you come really close, you'll complete the quest. And then we'll pick up this quest here. So, tangled up. Please help me escape from these horrible spiders. I was gathering herbs and didn't notice them stalking me. I've been trapped here for days.
Okay.
So you've got the quest. Yeah, you have got it. Good. Because sometimes when you're doing escort quests like this, although we're in a fellowship, sometimes it won't give you the quest as well.
Right.
So I would have to share it with you. But obviously I can see your screen. I can see that you've got it.
Yeah.
If you're doing this with other players, just random players you've met, you'll have to invite them into your party and share the quest with them.
Right.
For those that don't know, to share a quest, open up your quest menu, you just click share, and it'll have what quest they're on. So here, it has all these, the images of a ring and a tick. That means that Mrs. Rothmer has this quest, and he's completed the quest. Whereas here, toweled up, she has this quest, and she hasn't completed it. Well, I'm also on that quest, so it makes sense that she hasn't completed it, because I've not completed it. So it does tell you where your fellowship is at with all of the quest lines, as long as you share the same quest, that is.
That's some lightning.
A random message for someone asking if I want to join their kin.
No.
Maybe later.
Maybe another time.
Yeah, the kins don't really offer that much, really. They used to offer a lot. They offer a shared bank, but I don't really think they offer enough. Well, I don't play this enough. I obviously just play this to make my videos. I used to play this a lot. I probably will go back to it, probably on the next expansion, which we don't know what it will be. But Umbar, I just need to play the game really. I wasn't really enthralled about Umbar. It's cool that they've added it, but it's not really for me.
I've had an invitation.
That's for a kin.
Say no.
Oh, it's up to you.
No, I'm saying no.
I don't tend to. That's the guy that sent me a message as well. I'm gonna say no as well. I don't tend to accept invites
Thanks, but no thanks.
from people that send random invites out. Which means they don't care who they're inviting in. They're just inviting everyone.
There, spiders. Yep, we can see them. Thanks, buddy.
So I'm normally a fan of like guilds or kins where it's a tight-knit community, where everyone talks, everyone kind of gets along with one another. There's no drama. The bigger kins, there's always some form of drama. Always some form of drama, which I always try and avoid. I don't play games for drama. I just play games for fun. There you go. So I'll be able to put my heal on myself again. This should be it. He should be good to go. I don't think we have many more spiders to take out. Trying to avoid that sickle queen on the left.
Never mind.
He doesn't care. He's going to aggro it anyway.
Bertie looked at it funny.
Sure.
And she just decided she didn't like that.
There we go. How many more spiders do we need? So we need to take out 2 more spiders for the first Slayer deed. Then the second one. And the second will require us to take out 40 of them. So a fair few.
Cool.
Can grab this guy as well. Because we both want to level up our virtues. When can we get our 3rd virtue? Oh, I can
Completed Spider Slayer.
There we go. Completed Spider Slayer. Awesome. So that's my 3 of my virtues.
Spider Slayer Advanced.
I can't remember what the other skill I was going to go for.
Hang on.
I think it was that one, Mercy.
Has he ran off?
Oh, that quest is done. Came up with the notification on the screen. Quest done.
I feel used.
Well, you did save him.
He just wanted us to get him through the spider's nest, then he abandoned us. How rude.
You did save him.
So,
Right, so we're going to make our way back to that little elven ruin and hand in his quests.
yep.
So we'll just see you there. And we are back in this little ruin. So we'll talk to Niffy first. So this first quest is Old Bones. Ha! I knew I hadn't been seeing things. This is proof indeed. Here, take these coins as your reward. Fair few coins, actually. Wait, something's not right with this skull. Can't you feel it? The chill? I should not have sent you to that place. I certainly shall not have you bring this thing to Gondorman. Okay.
Help me?
So you have to bring the skull to Glamir. Glamir is the guy right next to us. These are legends. There are legends about these old bones. Some say they are moved about by fell spirits from a distant age. Some say that the Wights are the restless dead. But even though I know better than that, the will that stirs these bones does not belong in Middle-earth. Something should be done about these creatures, but they are beyond my ken. They are my ken. Perhaps the elf, brave enough to keep vigil here, will know how to deal with this threat. His name is Glamir, and he dwells just on the other side of Earth.
Just over there.
If you've already spoken to him, speak to this person first. Sickening of the land.
Negavant.
Your help is most appreciated, Slothmer. This blight of spiders must have spread throughout Ered Luin. Thank you. Oh, you got a new staffer. And Web of Sorrows?
What do you need?
These will do well. It is strange to think that these spiders are able to capture and slay bears as strong as thick jaws roaming the furthest sections of eastern Harodlin. I will begin my research immediately. I can promise nothing. I am in your debt, and the people's Ered Luin will know what you have done here. Okay, thank you. Then Glamir.
Quest must start.
It's got 3 quests for us. We've finished the deed for getting enough quests done. So I've got my last skill here. I think in combat morale regen's pretty good. Maximum morale and tactical mitigation, so I think justice might be the way forward. Yeah, because I kept ignoring all my strength ones here. Was there a strength one I was going to go for? I can't remember. Zeal? Might? No. That's fine, we'll just go for justice. I'm not sure whether these are the ideal skills virtues to go for, but that's fine. So a deadly task.
Greetings to you.
A deathly task. Well done, Slothmer. The enemy may raise more wights from the bones of the fallen, and when they do, it will be our duty to send them back to their graves. We get to choose one, either a cloak or a mace. Mace actually does more damage, but I think Mrs Rothmer's going to make me a new weapon anyway, so I'll go for the cloak. We'll probably make a new cloak as well, actually.
I'm just dressing you at this point.
Well, that's what you're there for.
Saying it to the person who looks like an acorn.
So, a disturbing affair. What is this? This is of great concern to me. Your merchant friend was wise to send you this.
Megavanen, might you
The
spare a
Wights
moment
roam the
of your time?
barrows of Harodlin. I know not what this portends, for never before have such creatures have ever been seen in these lands. They are creatures of the Witch King Angmar. This body ills for Eriador. This bow is ill for Eriador, and perhaps for all of Middle-earth. For eyes which should be turned south may turn north instead, and be blinded to the larger threat. As it ever is with evil, no doubt a greater will drives the lesser amid the barrows. It is the greater will which must be destroyed. Thus will Angmar's designs for Ered Luin be hindered. Take this elf stone and place it into the barrows, and place it upon the larger standing stone. It is a white stone near a ruined building. The elf stone bears such a virtue that may cause that greater will of which I spoke to be drawn forth. You must confront it. Bring the elf stone to the standstones and defeat its guardian. Okay. And we've got haunted lands here.
Greetings to you.
We've got booties, cloak, and a javelin. I'll take the javelin. Ah, Slothmer. I fear that unlike my brothers, my task shall remain unfulfilled. In truth, there is nothing in the lore I have found to rid the world of such abominations as now call Harrod Lynn their home. Nevertheless, I must thank you for all you have done for me and my brothers, and reward you as befits a valiant warrior. Gave me some junk, really. So, I believe that you were going to bring in a new skill, weren't you?
Raven.
Did you call it? Where was it?
I haven't called it yet.
You want to call it in?
I'm calling it in. Hello, Raven.
Is that your blood raven or normal raven?
That's my normal Raven, but I can apply my talisman, can't I?
Make it a blood raven. Okay.
My
So
blood Raven.
we're able to turn it into a blood raven because the jeweler has some of these tokens. Not these tokens, but you can change the look of some of the pets. Right. Right, so you know you're obviously reading talisman. And then you should have learnt a new skill, which is on your
Yeah.
skill bar. And you just now click that one instead. You have to de-summon your raven first. So while you're doing that, I'll have a look at my new skills. So I've got another skill point. So that's going straight onto the offensive. It's increased my quick chance and quick damage as well. Awesome. Let's commit. And then down here, we've got first aid. So I've got this new skill. Some basic curative knowledge. Remove a single poison, disease, wound, or fear from yourself, which is pretty good. Did also get a new skill. So I might have to do... I think it's reload plugins. Okay, hold on. Because I've got some new skills here. Let's have a look what they were called. Under gambits. So I think it was precise strike and piercing strike, piercing toss. Where are you? Piercing toss just here. Okay, so that's a light damage. Okay, great. And it's damage over time as well. That's pretty good. Good. Unsummon him. And then summon in the new one, the Blood Raven. There you go. Looks pretty cool. It's just a red boy.
Mm-hmm.
Get rid of the names. It looks pretty menacing, that. So, before we head back to Gondorman then, we've got a elf stone to hand back in. So we might as well help this elf out before we head back.
Let's finish it off.
And we can probably avoid all these cubs.
Give him a wide berth.
What's this one? Reverse, hide recovery skills, show key overlay. Just seeing what it says here. Fine. There's a birdie over here. We can definitely take out this birdie. And there we go. Done. Relatively easy. And we're going to very quickly get to this stone. It says got noises if I'm in combat, but I'm not in combat. Strange. I don't know.
I'm not surrounded by anything.
Do I have anything decent in my inventory? So I've got... Nope, nothing decent. So we just run up here. I think that stone there is what we need. There it is. Now we can... It says we can now click on it. Guy, level 14 burglar. Nice. Burglar's a pretty cool class, to be fair.
You a fan?
Let's click this stone. And the elf stone, the green elf stone glitters in your hand.
But we also get attacked by this guy.
So you just got to defeat this, obviously the master of this stone.
Oh, I still need to place mine. We'll have to do it again in a moment.
And he's down. So now we can head back. You don't need to, you've already done the quest. Now we can head back.
Okay.
So I can... It's quite nice I can cleanse my skills. Cleanse any poisons on me. It's a really quick cooldown this as well. 5-second cooldown, really quick. So whenever I get a debuff that appears just above this line here, I can cleanse it straight away. Very useful. Is there any... Okay, there's no pottery stuff there, so we're going to quickly run back. So we'll see you in a second. So here we are, back to Glamir. We hand in this
Hail,
quest.
friends, and well
It's a
met.
standing stone. So the quest is, well done. Those foolish dwarves might have stumbled across something they could not hope to defeat had you not intervened before the evil had gathered its strength. Those cursed lands will still be dark and haunted, but one hopes that they will no longer pose an imminent threat. So this light armor is actually better than this medium armor I've got. Nice. This hammer's also better than what I've got. Right. So I'll go for the hammer. We will speed our way back to town. So we just use our milestones to teleport back. That should be set as Gondorman. And we will see you there. And here's some quests to hand back in. This one here, protecting the hunt. Ah, good. That should teach the Dow Hands a little lesson. You have done us a fair favour, Slothmer, and helped ensure that Gondorman remains secure over the coming winter months. Let me see if I can find a suitable reward for you. What's worth the most money, to be quite honest? Battle gauntlets tend to be the worth the most. Feeding the outpost is us taking out the bears. Thank you for bringing in this bear meat. I will see that it is properly salted and stored for the winter months. Awesome. Got
Nice.
a quest to hand in up here to the... Well, we have a couple of quests to hand in, but we will hand in this one first.
Mm-hmm.
So here... So this is us looking for the... looking for Ep4. So Ep4 is being held in an encampment after all. You have done well, Slothmer, but this confirms the fears of Master of Dolond. The dwarves are indeed behind the capture of Aberfall. The time has come to confront Maffy Stouthand, the Lord of Gondorman, with the news. If he will not command his dwarves to release Aberfall, then my time as emissary is over. There will be war. Nice, got some armor here. We'll take that.
Greetings, friend.
So next quest.
Will you lend me
Reluctant allies. Maffy looked me in the eye this very morning and swore that the dwarves were proud to have the elves of Doliond as neighbours. Such dishonesty, and right to my face. I thought he was truer than that, but I should have known better. No dwarf can be trusted. When you have works of art or history that he desires to possess, go to Maffy and demand that he order his dwarves to release Aberfall. If he wants war, he shall have it. You must tell him this. I do not trust myself to speak to one so dishonest without striking him. You'll find him in the higher levels of Gondorman. I know exactly where it is. We make a run to him. He's apparently a reluctant ally, this guy. Let's equip this armor. And so there's two quests here. Well, I've got my Warden quest and I've got a quest here. So for the Sundered Shields, we're looking for his brother. This is what I feared, but I could not bring myself to admit it. This shield bears mute testimony to the treachery of the Dow Hands. You will have my thanks for these dark tidings.
Might you lend me any?
Vow of vengeance. You have done me a great service. Ill though your news was received, these vile Dow Hands, how dare they? Gelir came to them to talk of peace, but they cut him down like a goblin. I will have my vengeance. Our elders watch me too closely, for they know my temper. I cannot fight the Dow Hands myself, but you. A while back an elf came here looking for information about the Dow Hands. He thought they might be up to something truly terrible. He said his name was Glamir, and sent him towards the woods to the northeast of Gondorman. Seek him out. Maybe he knows the whereabouts of Skiffy Blackhand, the leader of the Dow Hands at the fortified East Camp. My brother must have been slain at his orders. A grim and deadly warrior he is. Seek Glamir and learn of this Scaffy's whereabouts. I've got my quest class here, which will give me a Warden Shield. So here, a spear at the Southern March. The spear is often favoured by Wardens, Slothmer, but its art is not easily mastered. A skilled teacher is needed to get the most from such a weapon and to make use of its most advanced techniques. Mr. Oakhurst of Bree often leads wardens of Bree in practice skirmishes aimed at improving their skill with spears. You should speak to Oakhurst at the west gate of Bree. So we'll do that at some point. There's no rush to do that because that is obviously my class quest. Which you cannot get that. There will be a Lawmaster here with a quest for you. So we'll go talk to Maffy. Hold your accusations, High Elf. My people are not responsible for your missing prince. I am offended both by the accusation and by your tone. Your elf prince is being held in an encampment to the north? Ah yes, that explains a great deal. You see, my people are Longbeards, an honourable family descended from Durin, the first father of the dwarves. Dwarf camp to the north has been a constant annoyance to me and my folk. It was established by Dourhands, a thoroughly unwholesome family of dwarves who trace their ancestry to the evil Skogrim Dourhand. Dwarves may have taken Aberfall, true, but not my dwarves. The Dourhands are to blame. They are as much a thorn in my side as they are yours.
Come and stay a moment.
Your people wouldn't understand the difference between Joran's folk and Dourhands. If my dwarves attempted to rescue the elf prince and fail, you elves might assume that we, the Dourhands, are in league. Then what? War between the dwarves and the elves? No, that cannot be allowed to happen. What we need is someone trusted by elves and dwarves alike to attempt this. There is a man, a ranger, out of the wilds in the east, who has assisted both our kindreds at sundry times. He is a masterful in the art of hunting and stealth. Seek Ranger Langless at the Hunter's Lodge to the east of here. I only hope he will accept this responsibility. So there we go. So we've got 2 quests from this location. One, we have to go back up and speak to this elf Glimmer. We have to then go to the east and go talk to Langless. So we can go speak to Langless first. And we'll probably finish this episode on his quest. We're just going to walk towards the lodge where we were at last episode. So we'll see you when we get to the lodge. And we are back at the lodge. So here's Langless. So prologue, mutual dislike.
How can I be of service?
Elves and dwarves living as neighbours in Ered Luin is worse than keeping a lynx kitten and a wolf pup in the same house. And I hope you don't take offence at me saying so. In the interest of maintaining peace in Ered Luin, I will respect Mr. Stouthand's wishes and arrange for the rescue of Aberfall. I do not want to bear the burden of our rescue ending in failure, but a ranger does not have the luxury of refusing charges such as this. If I were to refuse, Aberfall's life would be forfeit, and so too would the peace in Ered Luin. I will organise the attempt, if you will help me.
Would you do something for me?
Prologue, avert to war. Rumour of Aberfall's capture has come to me. Maffy's fears have merit. The elves of Doloyond remember the treachery of Skogrim Dourhand 600 years ago, and do not easily recognise the difference between dwarves. The short reign of Thrain and his son Thorin in Ered Luin was marked by a grudging peace only because their folk kept to themselves and did not trouble the elves. Very well, I will help you to rescue Aberfall, and hopefully avert a war. In these darkening times, strife between the enemies of Mordor can only serve to aid the Dark Lord. This rescue will not be easy. Return to me when you are ready to depart for the Dourhand camp. So talk to Langless and rescue Aberfall. Accept. And we shall click on this, and then this will be a difficult task. I'll guide you to the place I believe Aberfall is being held. We will no doubt have to fight our way through a gauntlet of sturdy Dourhand warriors. We must watch each other's backs, lest we fall. Are you ready to leave? Yes.
The Ranger Langlass prepares to mount an effort to rescue the elf prince Aberfall from the clutches of the treacherous Dourhands.
So yes, narrator, thank you for saying that. So the ranger is here to help mount a rescue of the elf prince. We should proceed without delay. Together we may defeat the Dourhands and rescue Aberfall. We must defend Langless. But instead of defending him, I'm just going to run ahead. We are 5 levels higher than this place, so this is not going to be an issue at all. Oh, I've just finished Brigade Slayer, so we've dispatched Is it 20 brigads to start with? Yes, it's 20. Yeah, it needs to take out... no, it's 30, so you need to take out 60 more. Right, Grimwater. We just entered a place called Grimwater, which is another interesting place, which has its own lore. Let's have a look at this, shall we? So here we are, the Grimwater. The Grimwater is a large lake south and east of Thorin's Hall. The Dowerhands have built an encampment here. From where they raid merchant Wayne, where they raid merchant Waynes and travellers passing between Thorin's Hall and the eastern lands. The Dowerhands use this place as an encampment to raid. So yeah, it makes sense because traders will come along this road here that's relatively close. Quite interesting. But we're going to push, hopefully, quite deep into this encampment and hopefully stop them from doing this again. It's a bit naughty of them. So you want to chat? Let's rest here. They know we are here. The fight will be worse up ahead. Now, it's time to go. So it gives you a little respite to heal up. But as we are so strong, and the blood raven is going around pecking people's eyes out, exactly what we want from a raven.
He pecks their eyes out first, then we kill them.
And you set them on fire.
Yeah.
Then I shout at them.
And then hit him with your sword.
Well, I don't know how I'm going to hit him with a sword. I don't have a sword.
What do you have? Spear?
It's a hammer pickaxe thing. I want to use a spear, but I don't have a good spear.
That's a shame.
Well, you can make them. But we haven't done any crafting. We do crafting between videos. Now we've got some resources.
Running off ahead.
Now we've got some resources. We can do some crafting at the end of this video. So next episode we should have some better stuff.
I have a new skill.
What's the new skill? Is that ice thing you just shot?
Yeah. Goes for miles.
Let's take out this stout hand. There we go.
You got to give me a chance to use it.
No. No. I'm not going to give you any chance. I'm going to run ahead and take everything out. It's going to make life so much easier.
No. You know, have a fireball as well, for good measure.
There's a Dowerhand Commander here. So we do a fair bit of damage with the Warden.
He can also have a fireball.
So these aren't... So these don't have a difficulty level, as we're in an instance. So these are just what base mobs would be like if there is no difficulty. So obviously we're on difficulty 4+1, so technically 5. So this is what it'd be like if there's no. So this has been a long and dangerous trek, but I'm glad to have you at my side. Oh, he's cute.
He's a cutie pie.
Come now, let's end this.
Let's do it.
It's Harkon Iron Fist. Should be a brawler, because I'll show him my Iron Fists. Go on now, let's end this. You deliver Aberfall to us. Fool, do you think we would keep him here? Aberfall has already been taken to Celadon. He will die, you will die, all your foes will die. How Skogrim will reward me when I bring him your heads.
No, he won't. Oh yeah, my lightning now does extra damage.
Yeah, I did a lot of damage. So Langless, this has been a waste of time and blood, neither of which we can afford. Please, let us discuss our possible past back at the lodge. Yeah, let's click travel, finish now. Hurry, we must return. Let's click travel now. We'll be teleported magically back to the lodge.
Yeah, my new lightning one, it heals me as I hit them as well.
That's cool. So here we go. Let's hand this quest in. This is certainly distressing news. It appears the Dowerhands were one step ahead of us. Well, I suppose we must follow their trail. Celadon is the centre of Dowerhand power, the last remaining town in Ered Luin which they control. Conflict will not be easily avoided there.
Could I speak with you a moment?
We must not delay Slothmer. We must rescue Aberfall from the Dowerhands before they are able to set sail. The Dowerhands control the port city of Celadon to the east, and the ship they plan to carry Aberfall is securely docked there. Celadon is defended by a score of Dowerhands, and it is a position of great strength. We cannot hope to attack it directly. If we are to have any hope of rescuing Aberfall from Celadon, we will need the help of one who knows the city. I know a dwarf, a longbeard named Zvana, who was a harbour master of the port before the Dowhounds captured the city. You will find him to the east of here, not far from Kellido. So we have to go talk to his friends. But before we do that, we'll end this episode here. So we've managed to make some good headway. We've essentially done all of the quests in Gondomar for the time being.
Yep.
We've got one quest still to the north, and we've got the main story taking us to
Kellido.
Kellido. We do also have a remarkable bow. So we do take care of two quests to do, two other quests. One to go back to Dolodon, and one to get this guy's bow, because obviously he's too weak to get the bow himself. So, yeah, we'll end this episode here. Yeah, if you made this far, thank you much for watching. We'll be continuing this series. At the moment, it's a weekly series, so every Friday. We're probably going to extend it to probably doing 2 a week. But at the moment, I'm a little bit too busy with work to do that, so it's just going to remain in 1 a week. But we'll see. If we can extend it, we will. If we can't, we can't. But we'll grab this copper deposit as I say my peace out. So hope you have a wonderful evening, or a wonderful day, or a wonderful time. And we'll see you in the next episode. Peace out.